All right, I'll wait for the all clear from Kevin.
Recording is active.
Excellent. Hello and welcome everybody to the KubeStellar Community Meeting for Thursday, June 12th, 2025. Hello and welcome. We're all happy to see you here. For those watching live and for those in the recording, you can go to kubestellar.io/join us to get access to this artifact, the agenda, as well as to get automatic meeting requests or meeting invites sent to your mailbox. That's kubestellar.io/join_us. I do not send out meeting invites manually, and I do not grant users access to our artifacts or any of our documents. That's all done automatically through a Google group. You must go to kubestellar.io/join us to get access to it. Also, you can see previous meetings at kubestellar.io/TV, and that's our YouTube channel. Love to see you there. Appreciate it. Okay. If you have meeting agenda topics that you'd like to add, like PRs that you'd like to review here in situ, it'd be great to have you list them below in our agenda. Please do so as you will. And also, one last thing before we start the actual meeting, we are proud members of the CNCF Sandbox program, and as such, we abide by a contributor code of conduct. And so I'll go ahead and read it here. As contributors and maintainers in the CNCF community and in the interest of fostering an open and welcoming community, we pledge to respect all people who contribute through reporting issues, posting feature requests, updating documentation, submitting pull requests or patches, and other activities. We are committed to making participation in the CNCF community a harassment-free experience for everyone, regardless of level of experience, gender identity and expression, sexual orientation, disability, personal appearance, body size, ethnicity, race, age, religion, or nationality. Basically, folks, that just means, hey, let's all be nice to each other. It's a great thing to do in this world we live in. Okay, our current meeting is, of course, June 12th. We have meetings on a bi-weekly basis. If you would be so kind as to opine your name in the attendees list, we'd love to have it there. You also may choose not to. That's fine. You can be on camera, not on camera. It's up to you. If you do speak up, please remember to take yourself off mute. Okay. That said, we have a lot of activity going on in the community right now, so just bear with us here, and then we'll get to any discussions you'd like to have around PRs towards the end of the meeting. So first off, we have a number of conferences coming up the second half of the year. The first one is noted here is KubeCon in North America. It's in Atlanta, Georgia this year. The CFP is now closed, and it's the meeting itself takes place on November 10th to the 13th. We've submitted a number of different papers and poster sessions, and we'll be submitting our talk to things like lightning talks as well as the partner pavilion soon to come. Next up, KubeCon North America, co-located events, and that CFP is now open. This conference takes place the day before the main event at KubeCon North America. The CFP is open until June 30th. You've got about 2 more weeks to put in a proposal for a talk. There are a number of different subject matter focus areas on the co-located events side. And so what they typically do is they break them out categorically and then run those for an entire day. And you're welcome to submit a talk to be inserted anywhere in that agenda. Sometimes people have an easier time putting things in the talk because they're very specific to a need or an area that's up and coming. And other people have better luck with the general admission sessions that are on the 10th through the 13th. So try your hand at both. That's what I say. And in total, you can have 2 CFPs under your name for any one of those conferences, and the co-located events is treated as a separate conference from KubeCon. So therefore, you have the possibility at one location to have up to 4 talks accepted. That would be cool. All right, Open Source Summit happening in a little more than a week from now. That'll be in Salt Lake City, Utah. I'll be co-presenting a talk on the Interns for Open Source program, bridging the gap between academia and open source, with Professor Leong from Valencia College in Orlando, Florida. So he and I will be attending the conference and maybe even taking in a baseball game. That'd be cool. I hear the Rockies are the losingest team in the in the MLB at the moment, but man, their stadium's just beautiful. It overlooks the mountain range of the Rockies. Okay, in KubeStellar's UI, we a lot of new projects and programs have been forged from it, and so I'll just go over a few here. Our new dashboard layout is now available, and we have a bunch of internships taking place. We have a total of 5 internships with the LFX, one with the Google Summer of Code, one with the Georgia Tech OSPO, and another with a JSA taking place with Cornell University. So the 5 projects that have been accepted and are in play at the moment, we have a design system foundations for KubeStellar that's in play. A gentleman by the name of Samya has joined up and is our main intern lead there, and working with Andrea and Kevin as mentors. Building a marketplace for KubeStellar plugins. We've started this initiative with a gentleman by the name of Ayush, and Ayush is our lead, and he is working with Raul from the KubeStellar UI contributor ladder. He was an intern last semester and now has stepped up to be a mentor. I'll be running co-mentorship with him. KubeStellar UI enhancements and marketplace integration is being run by Shivam as the intern lead, and I will be the mentor for that project. And extending KubeFlex with a new type of control plane. This is being run by Nui, who's an intern, and his mentors are Braulio and Paolo. The next one is reduce reliance on kubectl initContainers in the core chart. This is an internship program project focused on Helm. This person is working Rupam, and he is working with Franco Stellari and myself as co-mentors. And GSOC, the Google Summer of Code. We are working on surfacing metrics, performance metrics for KubeStellar using Grafana and Prometheus, and that's underway. Asmit Kumar Ray is the intern lead, and Braulio Dumba from the maintainers is the mentor. Okay. In the area of in Cornell, we are working on confidential containers and potentially a plugin into the KubeStellar UI to support the same. And we have one other internship set up with Georgia Tech, and Georgia Tech's working on something we call the multi-plugin for kubectl. So that's underway, and we have Gori, Orja, and Oliver taking part in this, and I'm running mentorship for that. Okay. Oh, Mike Spreitzer is also co-mentor there. Okay, so let's move on to the main parts of the agenda. Any questions or comments on the internship or their activity or any of the things taking place? Okay. All right. So if you're interested in helping out with any of these internships, the internship at this time is closed. We're not accepting any new applicants, either in an unpaid fashion. We have a total of 18, I think, interns, some paid, some unpaid, depending on the arrangement that they were brought in or applied or selected to the program. Those folks will receive a completion badge, a certificate of completion, as well as references upon their request. We urge any of you that are listening that would like to help out with any of these projects, look for the click on the upstream issue that's denoted here, and look for issues and PRs that are created as a result of the work that comes out of them. And you're more than welcome to help out with any of the interns that are part of the formal program as a regular contributor to KubeStellar. Thank you for your consideration. Okay, Mike, you want to give us an update on where we are in terms of our releases?
Yeah, we just made a test release for called 0.28.0-rc.1. The point of making a release now is to consolidate the work on the upgrade and vulnerability campaign now that we have got to Kubernetes 1.30. So I hope to get the full regular 0.28.0 release out soon.
Okay. Thank you, Mike.
And, it'd be great to get some. Yeah, be great to get some testing of the test release.
I don't think you'll have any shortage of that, Mike.
Right.
If you want to put a help wanted out there.
I'll just make a remark on the dev channel,
Yeah.
Please test it.
Yeah. I think there's people listening. Okay, good. Thank you for that, Mike. All right, folks. So look at the KubeStellar-dev channel in the Kubernetes Slack organization if you'd like more details on how to get involved with testing the latest 0.28.0-rc.1 test release, which incorporates Kubernetes 1.30 and a lot of security vulnerabilities. Thanks, Mike. All right. Upcoming and changes in feature functionality. So, of course, as Kubernetes goes, it keeps on rolling. 1.31 is in focus for that. There's a handful of more vulnerability fixes that we can make in order to improve our stance in the community. We have long run and long run scale testing taking place with Braulio. Braulio, you want to give us an update on either one of those PRs or both?
So yeah, first PR 24/6 is merged. So then you'll now have open to 26/66. So I was just waiting for the upgrade on Kubernetes version that KubeStellar supports. And now we have resumed and make sure that this PR pick all the changes and so that can be merged.
Okay. Anything new on KubeBurner you want to mention?
No, we have been using some. We have select some benchmarks workloads from that that some provides for KubeBurner, and we have already select them and describe them in our repo, and these are the workload that we have been using in all of our performance experiments per se.
Okay, thank you. All right. And Prowl, we've got some issues still outstanding, but for the most part, they're working. So I think periodics are good now. So, but we still have logs not exactly linking, and build image creation is not working at the moment. So we've got to get around to that. All right. We've got some vulnerabilities in our core Helm chart. Those are things that are ongoing fixes that we're looking to take care of. We focus primarily on critical and high fixes that can be made. In other words, there are some identified vulnerabilities that there are no fixes available for, and we can't address those until there are actual fixes available. Okay. All right. Summarization. I know that this has been on the docket for a long time here, but there hasn't been much in the way of movement. I don't think that's changed. Let's see. Okay, the SDF program, as I mentioned before, I'll probably pull this up to the top there. Pull this out of the way. We already commented on them working on confidential containers. So at this point, we're at the halfway point of the meeting. I can open and release the floor to anybody who would like to talk about different topics, and anybody who would like to, maybe even review a PR or two in here. So does anybody have any topics of discussion they would like to take on? The floor is yours. Franco, is there anything you'd like to bring up here, or?
Andy, you have a note in the chat.
Oh, not looking at the chat. Okay. Of course, Rupam, that's the point of this segment of the discussion. And Rupam, if you're looking to talk and you're on mute.
Hello.
Yes,
So,
Rupam.
so there is a PR in KubeStellar KubeFlex branch about the add job-based post create hook support. So I think I am also working on the same topic. So can you explain that what is happening? Then I can also go ahead with it.
You do you have the ability to share your screen to show us where you think there's a duplicate or an overlap?
You are asking me to share my screen and uh, for the pull request.
Yeah, show us what you mean. We don't know what you're talking. We don't know what you're referring to just yet. We're happy to help. We just don't know what you're referring to.
Oh, actually, I have pasted the pull request link in the chat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Back to the chat. Okay.
I think Asmit is working on this.
All right. So add job base. Yeah, let me share with the folks here. Okay, and so this is a pull request in KubeFlex that Asmit worked on. And this interferes or this overlaps work that you're working on, Rupam?
Actually,
So-
basically, yeah, go ahead.
Maybe I can. I pointed Rupam to look into this PR a little bit more, and I didn't have time to dig a lot into the Go code, but I wanted to also understand a little bit more what it means to support job templates. I thought we supported jobs already in the post create hook, but maybe I'm not. And the reason why I'm asking is because specifically also besides supporting the job, it's the statement of job status tracking, monitor logic for reconciliation, stuff like that, right? Because if I'm trying to understand a little bit more, but with Rupam, but perhaps we can use some of it to also organize or order or check the status, right, of some of the post-create hooks that we use for KubeStellar, right, where we have to, for example, to deploy multiple controller, right? If you can check the status, perhaps we can time that, stuff like that. But I didn't see a documentation about it, I think.
Okay, so I'm trying to figure out like how we can help here in the community. Is this something that you need more time to review, or you have Asmit here, you have Braulio here, who's mentoring Asmit, you have Rupam here, who you're mentoring, Franco. So if you want to take advantage of the community forum to discuss this, feel free to, or if you need more time to review this before taking it up here, let us know that too.
Well, personally, I needed more time to review it, but I think it's not clear for me from just the PR. So maybe, Asmit, if you feel like it, can you talk us through what is trying to do? If not, we'll read it through chat in the PR comments. Clint?
I don't hear anything.
I think
Braulio, is
Asmit
Asmit available to talk? Or Asmit, are you available to talk?
There's a comment in the chat.
I can't see the chat if somebody wants to speak up.
Okay, Asmit's driving, cannot talk. So
Okay.
in the chat, I updated the PR and added some comments there for the question being asked.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll go through and reach out to him a little bit more later. So I think the interest from me and Rupam is not necessarily specifically on what the PR is doing, but rather how can we use this PR perhaps for unintended purposes.
Okay.
Yeah. Actually, the thing is that I think you have opened an issue for checking the status of the job in PostGate hooks and the other resources. So checking status means when it is getting ready, or we will check it continuously or in an interval of like lookup function in an interval of some time, like 30 seconds or 1 minute, like that.
So I guess let's review his new comments, and I haven't seen them yet. So I was on one side, I was not clear what he meant with the job because I thought we already ran some jobs in the PostGre hook. On the other hand, the fact that it monitors the status of the job was intriguing. So, and I didn't understand how that was happening either. So let's review and work it out with them.
Mike?
If you have time, Rupam, just reach out to him and just let's try to work it out. Okay, to understanding work out. That's...
Yeah, fine.
Mike?
I just wanted to point out that, in Kubernetes, we don't have to poll. That's what watches are for, and informers.
Mike, what's your point? Is this poll versus watch, or?
Yeah, I mean, no. Yeah, that's right. There was some remark about polling for a job
Okay.
completion.
Okay. All right. Any other PRs or comments or questions anyone would like to go over? I'll stop the sharing. Okay. All right, folks. I think that does it for our meeting. I'll post the recording to YouTube as soon as it saves away. Thank you much for your time and attention, and we'll talk to you all again on June 26th. I think I might have to nominate somebody else to run that because I think I'll be on a plane at that time, but we'll have to see. All right. Thanks so much, everybody. Have a good day and a great weekend. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Everybody.
Bye.